That's a tornado. This is a confirmed tornado.
The storm touched down in Longwood.
Debris right now on the roof.
And then took aim at Fox 35.
You can see the debris flying there on the camera. This is a tornado. Seek shelter immediately.
In the blink of an eye, people now left with nothing. A trail of destruction marking the path of the tornado.
And I just hope everyone's safe because it's pretty messy over there.
New tonight, stories of survival you'll only see here on Fox 35.
There was total destruction all the way around.
Well, the cleanup effort's still underway at this hour. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. One house completely gone after 120-mile-an-hour winds ripped through parts of Seminole County. We have live team coverage tonight as we shift our attention to cleanup efforts. Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn spent the afternoon speaking with homeowners about what it was like to live through a tornado. Meteorologist Noah Berggren is in studio giving us a breakdown of the storm. But Hannah McKenzie starts us off in Longwood, where some homes are severely damaged. Hannah, that area saw some of the worst of this storm.
Marlisa, it sure did, but now cleanup efforts are well underway here in Longwood. If we check out over here, some broken windows have since been boarded up since the last time we saw them. And heading over on this side, we have piles of tree debris, large limbs just stacked on the side of the street. The homeowner here telling me this oak was about 150 years old. The National Weather Service confirming this EF2 tornado was only on the ground for about 5 or 6 minutes, but the amount of damage it did in that time is extensive. This is the moment an EF2 tornado tore through the Whispering Winds neighborhood in Longwood. 115-mile-per-hour winds slamming debris into the windshield as the vehicle rocks back and forth. Trapped inside her work van, Janikmar Rangel says it only lasted about 40 seconds, but she thought those were her last 40 seconds alive. On the brink of tears, Rangel recalling the terrifying moments.
I got under the co-pilot area because obviously the van doesn't have a door to the back, only the side door. I told myself to keep recording until the wind stopped because the van was shaking me.
A few doors down. I mean, that's quite a terrifying sight.
Yeah, it is. Yep. I'm just thankful it didn't come through the house and strike one of us.
Patrick Sless surveying the damage to his house. So that's not your roof?
That is not my roof, no. You could tell by the different color shingles. They still have their Christmas lights on.
Here's the house he thinks those shingles came from. The home on Blue Iris Place took the brunt of the damage. There's not much left of it. Miraculously, everyone inside survived.
I don't know how anybody could live through that. Crazy.
The National Weather Service confirming the tornado touched down at 9:36 a.m. Alerts went out just 2 minutes prior.
They always say a train, but to me it sounded like a jet. And a few seconds later, debris started hitting all the windows. My wife said, we better get in the closet. So we did. And, you know, a short time later, it was over.
And the tornado's path was just shy of 2 miles. According to NWS, only about 10% of tornadoes in Central Florida reach EF1 or EF2 status. So this was very rare. Everyone I have spoken with in this neighborhood telling me tonight they are counting their blessings. Live in Longwood, Hannah McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
I was watching you guys on Fox 35, and I was very, very thankful to have your coverage because it was Brooks, you say, that was on this morning, and he named 2 streets that were right here, and that I knew those streets, and because he named those streets, I knew that it was close and it had touched down right by me, and I knew not to ignore this one. I think a lot of times we ignore these warnings or we see these things and we think, you know, it's fine. But because he named those streets, I'm like, I better get in this closet. So I was very thankful for that and thankful to him.
Yeah, it was a terrifying morning for some residents in the Longwood area. You just heard from one of them who was caught right in the middle of the storm. And Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Noah Berger joins us now.
So, Noah, you spent much of the afternoon surveying that damage, getting a closer look at it. What are your takeaways from today?
You know, guys, tornadoes are more common than I think we give them credit for in Central Florida. We've had thousands of tornadoes in recorded history in the Florida Peninsula. It's EF2 and stronger. They get more and more uncommon. This was not a long-lived tornado. My first takeaway is, had this been 4 in the afternoon and not 9 in the morning, we probably would have been looking at this tornado going for 4 times the length, not just 6 minutes. So it started about 9:35 this morning. There's the path, very specifically in red, reached its peak intensity about halfway through. The damage path just over 4 miles. And here you can see on the velocity data, the loop. I'll show you this more coming up in a few minutes. There's the tornado. Tracked northeast towards Fox 35 and I-4, and then lifted right past our station. Here it is on our exclusive radar, and you can see there's the hook echo. You can see kind of that little 6 on the radar beneath the path. Not a long-lived tornado, you know, for how intense it was. It's notable how short the duration was. Normally in a tornado of this intensity, you'd be talking about something a lot longer, but just 6 minutes on the ground, and it was only at EF2 intensity for about maybe 90 seconds. I want to make that clear if that's been misleading or we didn't say that. It's not EF2 the whole distance. The damage here, the damage by our TV station is only about EF0, only comparatively so. EF0 and EF1 compared to the center point right there where it was EF2. Much more on the meteorology, the historical precedents for this, and the forecast for the next few days coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Noah, thanks so much. Tonight we have new video of the moments that rare EF2 tornado whipped through the Longwood neighborhood.
Yeah, the video you see behind us is from a Ring doorbell as the tornado tore through that neighborhood. And Fox 35's Kelsey Karen joins us live from this disaster zone. So, Kelsey, the house behind you there, completely gone.
Yes, John and Marlisa, it is really a miracle or maybe an act of God that kept those 2 people that were right inside this house behind me safe here. As you can see, we're showing you some drone video from earlier this morning. You can see just a pile of just bricks and beams and rubble. And if we take a closer look together here, I'm going to get as close as we can. Right here, this is the closest as we can get because this is the fire line tape. As you can see, all that is really left standing are these palm trees. Now, while this house took the brunt of that tornado damage, there was another resident that I spoke with earlier this evening who has his own account of the storm. Home security cameras appearing to glitch out for a few seconds as tree limbs and debris fly through the air.
I went to our strong room and we came out in about 15-20 seconds, and there was total destruction all the way around.
Don's cameras capturing it all. As soon as he got the emergency alert, he ran to his hurricane room.
Hurricane room is a large bedroom with hurricane shutters that come on when you press a button, and it has its own backup generator, so you feel very safe. That room is not going anywhere.
He lost most of his trees and screening around his pool. You have some houses that look like a bomb went off, and yours is intact. Do you feel spared at all?
Yes, I do spared.
And, you know, it's just so surreal to see that video up close of the glitching camera with just the force of the winds. Now, coming up tonight at 11 o'clock, I was actually able to speak with a family who had to hunker down as they heard the roaring winds of that tornado rip through. Stay tuned for that story coming up tonight at 11. For now, reporting live in Seminole County tonight from the disaster zone, I'm Kelsey Cairns, Fox 35 News.
All right, thanks, Kelsey. And check out this video of the tornado blasting the Scholastic warehouse in Lake Mary. This, by the way, right across the street from our Fox 35 studios. You can see debris flying as the tornado cut right across their parking lot as well. Meanwhile, Fox 35 studios here in Lake Mary also took a hit.
Meteorologist TJ Springer gives us a look at how powerful this storm was.
The wind from today's EF2 tornado caused so much damage, including my own personal vehicle here in the Fox 35 studios parking lot. As we're about to show you, the glass from the sunroof completely blown out, likely from the strength of the wind and the difference in pressure potentially as well. You can see the sunroof gone, the glass all over the place. And we're going to show you even more video footage of how nasty things got as that tornado tore through. This video from the station shows my car as the storm was moving through. We never actually see anything hit the sunroof, so I think the pressure difference inside versus outside, as well as the strong wind, helped cause the explosion. But this is just one of the videos from around our station. Watching this Fox 35 video showing the moment the storms move in, look through the rain and watch as one of our satellites tips over in the wind. Another angle from the back of our building and weather deck shows branches coming crashing down, taking our temperature sign with it too. And one more angle from the front of our building really shows the wind picking up, the sky turning to a whiteout from the rain whipping around. The damage to my own personal vehicle is just one of the reasons why we say get away from windows and get inside when a tornado could be possible. Here at our Fox 35 studios, meteorologist TJ Springer, I'll send it back over to you.